Flip. You want to dominate the pro agility, and guess what? Camp season's freaking here. I cannot stand, one of the main reasons I wanted this, I want you to run faster. I cannot stand another person not knowing how to line up for the drill and dominate the drill. Let me show you how to dominate it. The pro agility. Let's walk you through it step by step now. Why I love this. One, is there certain changes that you can do for each individual? Yes. But I've been coaching this for a minute now, and I want to teach you how to do it in a large group setting, or even if you're coaching one group athlete, that makes sense, that is short, quick cues. So let's start from square one, the start, okay? And remember, you can 100%, look it over my shoulder, implement this in the gym, man. And we train, we use this in the gym year round to make sure our athletes are ready to freaking move and go. First things first, we wanna line up our feet. Our feet are gonna be underneath our hips. Then, since we're always going right on that, we wanna take our right foot and put it by the left heel. Right there, good, nice. So, after this, we got the feet lined up. The next thing I'm gonna say is hand. Now when he puts the hand down, he only has a slight bend in the knee, slight. Tension's gonna be in the hamstring. The mistake that he does, he's a little bit too much of a bend. You wanna have this hand right underneath the chin. Don't be so stiff right there, okay? So he has the hand down. Now I'm gonna say chin. When I have the chin, this is up, he leans into this hip and the ball of this foot, okay? One more time. So feet a little wider, have it hip width. Then when I say feet, he takes the right foot, left ankle, hand. Good, he puts the hand down, just a slight dip. He's got too much of a dip there. Remember, tension in this hamstring right here. Hammy, tension, good. Now I say chin. He tucks the chin, hands up, he leans in. Now, when I say go, this goes into our second drill. The second drill is crossover, crossover, hip flip. Now, on this drill, it's critical that we walk through, then we do 50%, all right, and then we go full speed. So, right, feet, here, hand, good, chin, tucked, lean in, right hip. I go crossover, crossover, hip flip. The shin angles are pointing that direction. I do not. You see a lot of athletes, they'll be running upright, then they got to turn around when they go. You want to have an awesome crossover, crossover, that it's here, pop, pop, hip, boom, touch and go. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you're just trying to get the repetition over and over and over again. So let's walk through this one more time, JP. Good, feet, hand, chin, and go. Cross, cross, touch, good. And what he has to get used to when he's flipping those hips, he's hesitating a little bit much. It's got to be that boom, boom, hip, and touch and go. And that's just getting used to it and running it over and over and over again. So now show me just 100% speed, do the best you can, and try to get a pause. Feet, hand, chin, and go. Cross, fast, cross, touch, better, better, better. So we want to run faster, jump higher, and move quicker. Well, guess what? Our methods, all right, not only proved by science, but they're proved by wins. Make sure you click the pin comment below, get a step-by-step blueprint for yourself. So third drill, we're gonna go crossover, crossover, touch through a 5, okay? So it's basically 5 plus 5. Go, cross, 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 touch, go. So he had a mini step in between. So what I'm gonna have to walk through him, if he was still one of my athletes, we'd be like this. Bah, bah, hip. Good, all right, nice, nice, nice. All right, let's go. Bah, bah, hip, boom. And he's gotta stick and go. And it's gonna take, it takes reps and reps and reps to do this, okay? Another video, one of our better athletes, 4-star kid, doing this same drill. Crossover, crossover, boom, and go. Christian Pierce, appreciate you giving us an awesome demo over my shoulder somewhere. Appreciate it. So drill number 4 now. Let's lock back in. We're gonna do a crossover, crossover step, 5. Then we're gonna run the whole 10. Now on the 10, what's critical is we get a great hip flip with great shin angles and we touch with our left hand. Okay, we're gonna pause there. What we don't wanna see is the athlete running directly here, standing, stop, taking false steps, fast feet, and then going this way. We gotta make sure that when I'm running with that left, I hip flip beforehand, great shin angles, pointing the direction I wanna run so I can finish. Feet, hand, chin, and go. Tack, cross, 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 touch, sprint, good, flip, boom, drive, stick, reset. This is rep number 1. He hasn't done this in 2 to 3 years. So great video for you guys that it's just bop, bop, hip, sprint, fast, hip flip, bop, and go. No spikes on here. Should have spiked up today. But I want to give you another example as he's catching his breath. Remember, what's great when you have a big group or a little group, one, you want to do the best you can as a demo. I'm 39, not even athletic, but these kids still respect you getting after it a little bit, right? Plus, it allows these groups to what? rest. You need to rest to make sure you're running this full speed, okay? And what you'll notice, what you've been noticing about JP is his hips and touching this with his ankles, it's not on right now. He hasn't done it. You gotta do this. That's why we have 4 to 5 weeks of preparation to run this drill. So a drill that I love, my favorite drill for this is alternating cut 25s. We're just gonna focus on bending and touching, bending and touching, bending and touching. So here, JP, I'll give you a little demo before we go. Feet, good, here, good, hand, chin. So it's crossover, crossover, hip 1, short, quick, hip 2, crossover, crossover, hip, crossover, crossover, hip, crossover, crossover, hip, and pause. Just working on bending shin angles. So it's crossover, crossover, hip flip, crossover, crossover, hip flip. Why do we call it 25? Because you're doing 25 freaking yards, baby, and you're touching each time. In a group here with our guys going at once, I'll have the leaders going, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's freaking awesome. They're working together as one, all right? So, why don't you do your best? Make sure you bend and touch the line, okay? So feet, hands, chin, go. Go, 1, 2, touch, 1, quick, 2, quick, 3, quick, 4, one more, stick, drive, 5, good. So once again, as you step up, he's overrunning the line a little bit, then trying to fix his shin angle. But this is a great visual. Like, we don't want a perfect rep, right? I'd rather have people who do their best mess up a little bit so we could coach them up on their cues. So with him, when he's on his own, or if you're an athlete, you just got to get here and you got to kind of cross, hip, cross, hip, cross, hip, and just walk through it. Get a rhythm, get into it. Remember, the unrequired work is what's key. Really just remember, the Bears just drafted, and whenever you watch this video, the Bears just drafted freaking Caleb Williams, baby. But Adonze, all right, they showed him walking over a drill in the combine and was like, I want to do that shit again because I know I could do better. That's what this shit's about. We give you the tools. It's not going to be perfect, but you do the work in the dark. Drill number 6, hey, we're just putting all the pieces together. You dominate the lineup, the stance, with feet, hand, chin. Then you dominate the crossover step for the first 5 yards. You touch, you dominate the hip flip with the left hand touch, and then you finish. So, feet, come on, get after it, JP. Hand, chin, go. Sprint, hip, flip, 6 stick, good.